She's nice.
Hi. Good morning. Am I too late?
Can I help you?
No, I had an appointment, but I think I must be late.
With Zora.
I don't know. Yeah, Zora Block.
I didn't know she had an appointment.
Oh, well, I sent a postcard that I was going to be here.
But I don't think it's on her schedule.
Well, I'm only in town for the day.
Well, we're rehearsing now. We're just on a short break.
Oh, good. Tell me, are you an actress?
Only during periods of extreme necessity.
Because I can see you've got on your costume.
Actually, these are my clothes. But you're right. I have been present to the service of this epic. I play the female population of London.
Oh.
But mostly I'm a stage manager. You'll have to clear off.
Oh, I'll get right down. I just wanted to see how it feels.
Uh-huh. How does it feel?
It's big. Great, but big.
This is big.
Bigger than my apartment.
You'll have to clear off now.
Now is the winter of our discontent. May a glorious summer by the sun of yours.
You know, this is a professional company.
Oh, I'm a professional. Or I was. You know, I've gotten about as far as you can go in data processing. And I was good, I was, but I just wasn't following my bliss.
You'll have to clear off now.
Tell me, have you ever heard of Joseph Campbell? You know, the guy who thought of Star Wars, you know, the movie? Well, actually, he didn't think it of, but he was a really big influence on the people who did. Anyway, I was taking this Joseph Campbell potentiality seminar, and we had to read this book about creation myths. Oh, there's all these secret myths locked away inside us that can tell us about our lives.
Oh.
Anyway, what they say is you have to follow your bliss. It's kind of like use the force, only not so violent. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. I'm following my bliss. See, I keep a record of my experiences on the back.
Okay, but you'll have to be a union member to work here.
You know, why don't they ever give you some kind of warning? You know, like in the brochure here.
I think maybe you're just supposed to know that.
Yeah, well, I'm only in town for the day.
Hardly enough time to become professional.
Yeah. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. Hey, lady. I like the way you move. And my engine's been kicking over hard. silent eyes on you.
No, this is a professional company.
Well, that is about as professional as it gets. I mean, it's Tijuana truck stop. Like Terry Allen Anthony. It's my contemporary audition. You know, you need two
I know.
for contrast.
Yeah. Bye now.
Do you know of any other theater in town?
There's a lesbian theater over the Methodist Center.
Do they use men?
You mean?
Well, on stage.
Oh. You have to ask.
Okay.
Well, it's about time. The computer is upstairs, and as far as I am concerned, we can just take that stupid thing back.
This isn't the computer guy. It's taken identity.
Miss Flock,
We're
right?
starting now.
Who is that?
I think I just saved you from a very painful experience.
Slightly, creepy guy.
You don't know the half of it. Luther, you should be getting ready.
But I don't come on for 4 more scenes.
Where were we?
The knocker.
The knocker? That's as far as we've gotten?
Yeah. Want a kiss?
Get those out of here.
I can't. That's as expected. Sort of my own little theater tradition.
How do you eat those? They stay so thin.
This is all I eat.
Wow, you must be a complete greasebag by now.
You want to ride home tonight? Keep it up.
Just one?
No.
Luther, dear. Your mother would be very angry with us if she thought we were letting you eat candy at rehearsals.
But it's traditional.
Backstage now.
We're nowhere near my scene.
Why are we doing so slowly?
Well,
It's not like we have to stop to figure anything out. What's the difference this year, anyways?
let me see. Could it be Larry?
All right. No need for your withering irony.
Was I being ironic? I'm so ashamed.
Did I have another choice?
I'm not being critical.
I fired him, didn't I?
Yes, and you just rehired him.
I couldn't give the role away. No one else would do it. I mean, I'd have to put you on.
What, you don't think our loyal subscribers would find me as Scrooge?
After all these years, they probably wouldn't even notice.
Are you ready to start?
At least you'd be easier to work with.
Hey, come on, Larry's a lamb compared to what he did
Oh.
last time.
Let's not get into that.
You have no idea how bad that was, Zora. You were sitting safe at home while the rest of us had to get through the performance.
He apologized for that.
Apologize? He spoke Spanish, Zora. He performed the entire role of Scrooge in Spanish. Why did he do that? It was insane and took 4 hours because nobody knew when to come in with their lines. What was that all about?
He said he was protesting American involvement in Central America.
For heaven's sake, are they still involved?
I think so.
Well, great.
Anyway, Larry's fine now. The divorce sort of took the edge off him. Thank God.
That's not all Marcy took off him.
Careful, there are steps here.
Who's there steps here?
Dorothy?
He tells me there are steps here.
What happened?
Sorry, it's nothing. It's ridiculous.
She won't see a doctor.
Have we started?
Are you all right?
It's nothing. Don't worry. The skirts will cover it.
What happened?
Freezer accident.
What?
Freezer accident.
I opened the freezer door and a sausage roll came crashing down on my foot.
My fault. I had my suppositories in there.
He crams the thing with suppositories.
There was a sale.
Dry fresh. Oh.
Well, you don't come on for a while. We're at the knocker.
That's me.
Could you bring me a cup of coffee? I need to go to listen to this anyway. I think the accent has gone off.
Zora!
We're
Zora!
not ready for you yet, Phil.
I can't even get to the door with him!
He ducks. He always ducks.
I'll have to come on my knees. Ah. Is this the same door we used as last year?
Of course. Luther, get down from there. Somebody help Luther down.
Help, Luther!
I don't know how solid that is, Luther.
No problem.
Strong, huh? Put on a little muscle last summer, didn't you, you old pipsqueak?
Yeah.
Well, you'll be too big for this role next year.
Really?
We don't want to talk about next year, do we?
Zora,
Yes, Phil.
I was just talking to Larry,
Oh, great.
and we were thinking maybe there'd be a better way for me to get Tiny Tim around. I can do it. I can lift him. I just wonder if it doesn't look funny that I'm...
What, that you're
Yes?
carrying him around?
Yes! I know it's a strong image and everything. Why should Cratchit should be coddling him? I mean, the kid's gotten this big, and he's still using a crutch. Well, maybe it's because I'm coddling That's his name.
Come on, Phil, we're starting.
So I'm just an actor to you now? Someone you say no to?
Phil, please.
I'm feeling a little used.
Look, Phil, this isn't the place for this.
So where then?
Phil, you must understand, you made a mistake.
Steak, I didn't.
All right, I made a mistake.
Are you saying it's over?
Phil, please. It never began. We slept together once. Sorry, Dorothy.
No bother.
It was a mistake.
Well, it ain't nothing to you, but I don't give myself away so freely.
You gave yourself away.
Well, why then? Why'd you do it? Why'd you sleep with me?
I was drunk. You were begging me. I don't mean to diminish it, Phil. I'm sure you had a powerful experience. You're fixated. Understandably.
And you're hiding. I know you're hiding.
I can't do this, Phil.
Because you're fantastic. That was no mistake.
Zora, can I talk to you?
Please.
Overwhelming, I think, is the word.
Excuse me, Phil, am I interrupting something?
Something. Yes, I believe it meant something. Yes, I do. And I believe it meant something to others, too.
We are rapidly eating up the 4 days during this time. You allow yourself to this project.
They've been doing it every December for 12 years. You think they don't remember how it ends?
Walter's never done it.
Oh, yeah, Walter.
You want him to go on cold?
It's your job to push me.
That's what I'm doing.
Excuse me. Whoa, scary! This thing is very funky.
Walter, that's the wrong
Hi, Walter.
That's the last thing.
I don't think this guy cleans.
We'll only have it on for 5 minutes.
Well, let me do it without the hood. You wouldn't last 30 seconds in here.
You can't do without the hood, Walter. They recognize you from earlier in the play.
Why is recognizing me necessarily so bad?
Welcome, Walter. Welcome to the Soapbox Playhouse. Oh, good. They lengthened it.
Yeah.
Would you like a kiss?
Excuse me? Oh, I get you. No, thank you. But I was just.
We're all very happy to have you in the company, Walter, but you probably know that by now.
Thank you.
It's no secret I ruffled a few feathers when I started this whole multicultural initiative. I don't have to tell you this company was pretty white. All white, let's be frank. But here you are.
Yep.
And here you are in the world of Charles Dickens.
Yep.
This is non-traditional casting, and you are breaking new ground for us.
Thank you. I'm very proud, but do I have to do it with the hood?
Well, I think that
Excuse me. The Chains are trying to work something out here.
you have to wear the hood. The ghost of Christmas yet to come is featureless. He's anonymous.
I don't think this guy cleans.
It looks fine, Walter.
No, Zora! It has a very rancid smell. Something must have crawled up here and died. Who was in this thing anyway?
It was.
Seriously.
Well,
Seriously, I just need to be able to breathe! Oh dear. What did I say?
my fault. I should have told you.
What?
It was Sherman.
Sherman was her husband. It was his costume.
Yes, he died last year.
Oh, great.
She just freaked out from the smell thing.
Someone playing the ghost of her dead husband?
Or maybe husband's yet to come.
Well, then let me ask you something. If I'm supposed to be your first black actor, then why am I going around playing with this white hand? Come on. Does this look multicultural to you?
This is the hand we use, Walter. Ghosts are white. You're just white, Walter.
Well, now that's amazing. When I die, I can fly on credit.
We don't have time to paint it black.
That's all right. I'll do it myself.
Can I move? Dorothy's coffee's getting cold.
Yeah, just pick up the chains, please.
I'll take it.
Larry Vauxhall on stage, please. We're trying to begin the knocker scene. Larry Vauxhall. Larry Vauxhall on stage, please. We're trying to begin the knocker scene. Larry Vauxhall.
Is Zora here?
Kevin, we're rehearsing.
Honest, I just need her for 1 sec.
I'll get her.
Kevin, you're about to eat one of my suppositories. Luther, you have the computer turned on. Good! I just need to know one little thing, and I can take it from there. Okay? Sure. I was entering some information, and it just went blank. It crashed? Of course it crashed. But why?
Okay, you probably changed your option letter quality printer from N to Y. You just need to boot it up, hit reset, and it'll give you soft boot.
Reset?
Yeah, it hits that little button that says reset.
Oh, that. Yeah, of course.
But for now, you should be doing a manual backup.
Let me run the business.
Cool.
Looking for me?
Actually, I just came by to ask you not to leave the building for lunch, if that's possible. If you could drop by my office, I need to discuss a couple of money things with you.
Money things?
Just don't let her get away before she talks to me.
What money things?
You got it.
Tell me.
Honest, I'll
Kevin, I'm not rehearsing until you tell me. You've got a very stubborn Lithuanian on your hands here.
Sorry, Mary Jane. I just wanted to go over the subscription figures with you. That's all.
Subscription figures?
It's the subscription goal. We didn't reach our subscription goal.
We didn't?
No.
What was the goal?
4,000 subscribers.
What did we get?
2?
2?
2,000.
I know what 2 means, Kevin. I didn't think we'd ended up with 2 subscribers. For Christ's sake, give me some credit.
Anyway,
We got hacked. That's the news?
yeah, so to make a long story short, we have a cash flow problem.
How bad?
We have no cash.
You mean we're broke?
Yes.
Oh my God!
Dora,
Oh my God! How did this happen?
listen to me.
I feel sick to my stomach.
I asked you to see me later.
You came up here? You came all the way up here to tell me to talk to you later? And I'm supposed to say, oh sure, Kevin, money things. Great, talk to you later.
I'm sorry.
Shit! 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 I'm sorry. I'm Lithuanian. I have a lot of anger. It isn't your fault. God, what happened?
Well, the market's...
No! I mean, what happened to my life? You're new here. You don't know why I was when I started this place. I wanted to change people. I wanted to erase the borders between theater and life. I wanted to hold up the mirror.
Yeah? To nature?
Yes! What was I thinking? Change people. Into what?
Subscribers, maybe? Yeah, I'm sorry.
You can't change this audience. You can't do what you want. You have to do what they want. And now you're telling me they don't even want what they want? Last season, my God, have you ever seen anything that boring?
Well, I thought your production of Harvey was interesting.
I'll tell you. I mean, however much we complain about it, times like this, all I can say is thank God for the National Endowment for the Arts.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that's hearsay. It's a pitiful little grant compared to what other companies get. But right now, $30,000 is going to get us into next season.
That's the second thing I want to talk to you about.
What?
The grant?
Oh, Kevin, they didn't cut us back again. They cut us $2,000 last year. They just nip at you, you know? Take little chunks out of you. And there's an adequate amount there to start with.
Yeah.
What do they want? Why do they do this? They said we were too white, that we weren't hiring people of, what was it?
People of color?
And I did that. And I have done that. I have bent over backwards to be multicultural, Kevin. You agree?
Tried.
I tried? I tried? I hired Walter. They want us to get someone to balance our costs. So I hired you. Last year, they're big on new work. So I took laid out colon cancer. And that was not easy for me, Kevin. As you know, having lost Sherman 2 days before the first rehearsal.
But you didn't have colon cancer.
And now this! They want what? Quality? We never get a break.
Not big. We can still have a chance. They're sending out one last
What
evaluation.
do you mean?
Apparently, this is the way they do it. The NEA keeps the money until they get his report. If the report is good, they let the money go.
To us!
Of course to us.
What if the report's bad? What happens to the money then?
I don't know, Zora. They give it to Robert Mapplethorpe to stay. How the heck should I know?
You don't get it! All right, I'm just asking.
Could you two possibly keep it down?
We're finished, Mary Jane.
Let's get going.
Who are they sending this year? The same guy as last year?
They don't say.
Are you sure?
Well, whoever it is, he's due here sometime this week.
me now?
It's just kind of a green room joke.
But you thought it was a good idea.
Come on, we were goofing. Let's
Are you
not.
going to do this with me or not?
Come on, Larry. What are you doing?
Zora, this is just the thing for the ending. We won't be rewriting. We won't be tampering with your sacred text.
Welcome back, Larry.
But what does that mean? This is typical of me.
We love you, Larry.
Because I look for new things.
Look, Larry, you remember, don't you? You agreed contractually that come back and play Scrooge, as written, like you originally did it.
In English.
We're talking about the art here now. I don't think this is your bailiwick. We have a history here. This is how we work. Why do you bring that up again anyway, MJ? I was bored. You have any idea what it's like to play these roles year after year? You get bored. Comprende?
What?
We're not bored.
Not at all.
You get bored? You want to change things? This is not that. This is different.
And what is this?
It's a cut. A tiny cut at the end.
Oh, well, if it's a cut, I don't know. Zora, he's only talking about a cut.
What's the cut, Larry?
At the end?
Yes?
When I get to the office before Cratchit to surprise him? Let's just do it. Bong, 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 bong. Late as usual. Here he comes. Here he comes. You're late, Mr. Cratchit.
Sorry, Mr. Scrooge, I'm behind my time.
Indeed you are.
It shan't be repeated. I'm afraid we're making rather murder yesterday.
This is the last straw, Cratchit.
But Mr. Scrooge, it's only once a year.
I'm not going to stand for this anymore. You leave me no choice. Curtain. Reaction?
We were kidding around.
Yes, you were. And then suddenly, blammo! It just started to make so much sense.
What makes sense? That's the end of the play?
Yes,
Scrooge doesn't say leaving no choice but to raise your wages.
correct.
That's not an ending, Larry, because the play would have no ending.
I think that's the point.
What? I'm sorry, I'm thick. I'm missing this.
You see, we're playing this against strong audience expectations. They're waiting for a line, but we don't give it to them. They're listening now. Blammo!
There is no resolution.
Exactly. There is no resolution. We're headed for the millennium, you know, the 21st century. So we know there's no resolution. So why don't we just say that? I mean, come on. Haven't you ever at least wondered how long Scrooge could keep all this what a remarkable boy stuff going? I mean, isn't that a question? And shouldn't we ask it?
I think the question we need to ask, Larry, is why did I agree to let you play this role again?
This isn't going to be
No! Honestly, it's not your fault. You are who you are. It's me. Why did I think you would have changed?
I haven't changed?
We have places.
Wait a minute. I haven't changed?
Come on now, Larry.
I want to show you something. Thanks for exploring with me, Phil.
We have places, please.
I'm sorry, Zora.
Of course so, Kevin.
I don't think 12 years ago, brand new, this is a thoroughly unconvincing piece of work.
Larry.
No, you're as worthless as she is. Every year, at this time, in your theater, as some hideous practical joke, Scrooge sends the Cratchit's family a filthy cardboard turkey. Look, I want you to look at this. Someone has actually carved initials in this turkey.
What's about here, Larry? It looks like a turkey.
Don't hold it by the neck here.
Larry, calm down. There's no problem here. We can throw the turkey out. We can get a new turkey. MJ?
I don't change. Look at this. Could you believe this thing is still standing? I don't change.
Why are you doing this?
Now, Zora.
No! We have an opportunity to actually make money once a year. You're begrudging us that?
The public needs this, Larry. They'd tear the place down if we didn't do this.
It's tradition, isn't it? Like trimming the tree and such.
A traditional thing. I suppose you're getting the traditional salary as well. Just like the rest of us. That hasn't changed in years either, has it? You leave me no choice but to raise the wages, right?
You have no idea how inappropriate that remark is.
Kevin,
What do you think our financial situation is right now,
this is
Larry?
really time to...
Let me contextualize this for you, Larry. We're broke.
Of course we're broke. We're an arts organization.
No, I mean broke, as in penniless, destitute, bankrupt. We are in a negative position, and it could get more negative. We may have to close our doors, and we may owe a lot of money. And who will be responsible for those bills?
What are you doing?
Who?
You? Wrong. The board.
No, the founding members of this company.
What?
You heard me. You signed this document with Zora.
That was 13 years ago. Nobody took that seriously.
Well, somebody's going to take it seriously. It may be sooner than you think.
Let me see that.
Keep it. It's a copy. Anybody else want a copy?
It's not true. It'll never happen. Come on, we know how to read this. We know what to do. A fundraiser. We do a fundraiser.
This is a fundraiser. You are in the fundraiser. And at the end of this fundraiser, you say you leave me no choice but to raise your wages. And everybody goes home happy and resolved.
What about the turkey?
The turkey stays!
That doesn't even look like my signature. I guess you're not a founding member, huh?
No, but I'd sure like to be, though.
Glad I missed out on that.
I wish I could take back every word you just said, Kevin Trent Emery. To bring that up at this time was just inhumanly cruel. Unfortunately, you're right. These are desperate, catastrophic times. But I don't want to be too emotional. I'm an emotional person. You know that.
She's Lithuanian.
I'm Lithuanian. I have to hold myself in that. This is a disaster. But we are going to get through it. And we will get through it by giving this city, no, let me correct that, by giving this country the best damn carol they've ever seen.
Larry, I think there's been a decision on the cut.
Maybe we should give everybody a break.
You're right, Kevin. Let's just take a short break. To rehearse the play, places! Excuse me, we're rehearsing.
Oh, that's okay. Don't bother me.
Jesus, this guy's trouble. He said he had an appointment with you. Listen, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Can I help you?
No, Zora, honestly.
I'm looking for Zora Block.
You found her.
Oh, great. Hi, I'm Wayne Wellick. I'm an actor. I'm doing a regional theater audition tour, and you're one of my stops. I'm only in town for the day, unless you hire me, so I was hoping you could work me in.
Okay, as soon as I get a minute.
Zora, can I talk to you?
Look, could I just sit up here and write my journal?
Sure.
Zora, this guy's not an actor, believe me.
Zora, this could be him.
Who?
Shh. He says he's an actor.
No, believe me.
Why would he say he's an actor?
Why does anybody?
He could be incognito.
Incognito? Don't be absurd. Incognito. Do they do that?
Makes sense, doesn't it? How else are you going to tell what a place is really like?
No.
What did he say he was doing?
Writing in his journal?
What do we do?
Call the union and see if they've got an actor named Wayne Wellick.
Well, that guy's not in the union. Can somebody tell me what this is all about?
Oh, anyway, we have a warm-up.
Dorothy?
I know you're Preston, but I'm really emotional tendency, so somebody must have felt it was important. And we haven't done a warm-up, have we?
Looks like a warm-up.
Right, shake out, everybody. Shake out all the cares of the day. Right, here we go. Everybody, take a lemon. Take a lemon. There we are. Take a lemon water.
What are we doing?
You can have mine.
Sydney,
I'm really not good at this sort of thing.
take a lemon. Very good then. Everybody, can you feel its volume? Squeeze it a bit. Oh, it's a lovely ripe one. How big is it? Have you got yourself a little juicy one? A big lovely one?
That's too big, Walter. You're gonna be sorry.
Sydney. Now, place the lemon between your buttocks and squeeze. Relax everything else now and squeeze 2, 3.
heard of a Wayne Wellifer.
Maybe he's not in the union.
I told you that.
Shut up. We'll explain this to you later.
Keep squeezing, please.
Excuse us, Mr. Wellifer. We need a little information for the audition. Are you a member of the union?
Yes.
You're sure?
Yes.
Did you just recently join?
No. I've actually. Is this a problem?
Oh,
No, not at all. Zora's going to be rehearsing. What would you like to do now?
Would you mind if I watch?
Oh, please watch.
Yes, watch.
And I'd like to hear from you about what you see. Maybe a little feedback.
From an outside eye.
An outside eye. We could use an outside eye.
Yeah.
We've been doing this show for so many years, so we may have gotten a little, predictable.
Terribly.
Oh. Say, see, I'm really not such a hot critic. I'm an actor.
Of course.
Thank you, everybody.
Why don't you come on down and meet the company? Everybody, listen up. This is Wayne Wellifer, and he's an actor from
Oh, Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C. And he's going to be observing us today.
No, really.
I thought we could use a fresh eye.
I'm just an actor. What do you mean, just an actor? This is what I'm talking about. The actor has no power because he thinks he should have any power.
This is Larry.
Sit down and take a little power trip, pal.
Larry is our Scrooge.
I got to you, huh?
This is Sydney, our Marley and Fezziwig. Oh, Luther, Tiny. And this is Bart, who is Carol, Petitioner Fred, young Scrooge, Dick 1 and 2, Topper and Ignorance. Phil, Cratchit. And this is Dorothy Tree Hapgood, who is Mrs. Cratchit and Mrs. Fezziwig.
And vocal consultant.
And this is Walter E. Parsons, who's just joined us in my multicultural initiative to play all the places.
Okay, places from the knocker.
Oh, Bill. In that scene with Scrooge, you say we were making merry? You did mention are. Didn't you say were? Now, you've got a tiny little bird in your mouth and its life depends on you. Don't smash it. Look at me. Were.
Zora, is there a reason the answers have to be so accurate? I've spent all my time thinking about the accents. It's getting away my process. I mean, I can't always be thinking about whether there's a dead bird in the mouth or not.
Good. Music!
You know, as long as you don't sound the same, that's the important thing.
Music!
We only have 4 days to
Music,
rehearse this sucker.
please!
Is that a short time?
Thank you, Phil!
You say, what?
Oh, well, I mean, I know, of course.
4 weeks, my friend.
Yeah.
That's normal.
I understand that, I do. But,
We can't afford to rehearse this one. You have to pay the actors when you rehearse. We don't put money into this, we just take money out. Oh.
oh, is this a problem?
Oh, no.
Oh, you've got one of those laptops. A man had one like it on the tram. It played a blue tune when he turned it on.
Tram, how long have you been in this country for? 30 years. Make an effort.
You like.
Is it gonna be fog?
Keep going, please. This is just rehearsal. Fog is expensive.
Yeah, but will there be fog? Eventually.
Yes!
Just checking. Saw him.
What?
I saw him.
Am I too early? Just a hair.
I have to look for my keys first. That way I don't see you.
I can't see you look for the keys unless I look through the hole.
But I see you. I mean, everybody sees you getting in a plane.
Nobody ever sees me. They're looking at you.
They're not looking at me. I'm not doing anything.
Larry! Nobody sees us.
Oh, I saw him. I mean, I don't know if this is the issue, but, I mean, I saw him.
Well, when we're in the light of the actual scene. Hold it! me. Maybe you could get into place a bit more surreptitiously.
Thanks.
Wait. You have to imagine that that part of the stage is closed.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're doing it now. Just a couple of steps away from actual line of dialogue. And
Fog, 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 fog. I saw him! I saw him again.
I think you were probably looking for him that time.
Was that too early?
it was perfect, Sydney.
Thank you.
I can cover him.
Come on! No more ideas!
It's a great idea. It's a great idea. Watch it. Come out. Jacob Marley.
Oh, come on, Larry.
You know, I like that. I thought that worked. Yeah. Well, sure. That's a legitimate gesture of theory. I'll bet that's how secret was done. We're talking about 1840 or something, right? They did all this stuff.
All right, Larry. All right. He's just kidding around.
Yeah. You know, you could do it with a little more pullback. Just sort of a, like pullback.
Well, that's an idea, too.
What is going on here? We don't have time for this.
We don't, you know.
This isn't your scene, Phil.
I know. And I bumped into my city before we open.
Don't be such a tight ass, Bill. These things are absolutely fresh eyes. Excuse me.
Whoa, scary! Why is this a ghost? What does this have to do with Christmas past? This is the ghost of Liberace!
Got you there, Zora.
All right. Look, this is how we do it. I know it's a cop-out, but we can't do it in the actual story. Have you read it? It's the baby in the book that appears to him, okay? It's this weird little baby man. You see? We obviously can't do that one.
Well, he could be the baby. He would be a big baby. Yeah, but he could be the baby. That would be frightening. A giant baby at the foot of his bed. Could be chilling.
What are you guys talking about?
It's about neglect.
What?
It's about neglect of the third world. See, the baby is the accumulation of our collective guilt.
No, absolutely not. I am not playing a third world character. This is non-traditional casting, right?
This is madness. Okay, people.
No, I am not playing some big, stereotypical third world baby.
Are we doing this play? Because if we stop this insanity, or I start shaking those munch-ups right now, you can scratch it.
Hold it! Hold it! I want to see the company in the green room, now! MJ, this will only take a second. Wait. We'll be right back. Cut it!
Oh, sure.
Has this been too much, this feedback?
They'll be right out, Mr. Welcher. I'm Kevin Emery, managing director. Sorry we didn't get a chance to. Well, I'm the guy who tries to keep the place above the water. So, how's Washington this time of year? Cherry blossoms are probably not out.
No.
A lot of time.
Oh, yeah, year round. Yeah.
Oh, well, year-round. Would you like to take a look at our financial records?
Oh,
You understand I'm relatively new here.
no, I didn't know that.
I just inherited a very large deficit. I'm not trying to pass it off. I just think you should know. I'm doing the best I can with a very difficult situation. Off the record now, if you can, I think that Zora is an extremely talented person. Oh wait, that's on the record. Oh, that part. But I am the first manager. Can you believe it? Zora did it all. And frankly, when it comes to money, she's off the record now. A nitwit. Drop by my office when you want to take a look at the books.
Oh, well, I bet they're great, you know.
So, Wayne,
easy going along, thinking you're successful. But if you're not going where your body and your soul are telling you to go, then what kind of success could it possibly be? Believe me, I know. I mean, you have to cross that threshold. And yet I don't know. Because to know is to not know. And to not know is to know. You know? Look, I think before you do this, you're just going to have to see what you're getting.
I really don't think that.
Well, I mean, you deserve that much. I mean, at the very least.
Now is the winter of our discontent. Make glorious summer by the sun of yore, in all those clouds that lurk upon our house. In the deep bosom of the ocean, buried. Now our brows bound with victorious wreaths, our bruised arms are hung up a monument. Our stern alarm has changed to merry meetings. Dreadful marches to delightful measures, grim, visage, war, and smooths his wrinkled brow. And now, instead of mounting hard steeds to break those souls of such fearful adversaries, he capers nimbly in a lady's chamber. To the lascivious pleasings of a load. Oh!
Welcome to the company.
Thank you all. And thank you. You know, I've been to 53 theaters in the last 25 days. You may not be the best, but you're sure are the nicest. Thank you.
That was brave! Those brave choices.
Thank you. You liked it.
Oh, well, it was, you were completely veiled.
Oh, good. I was trying for that. I was. But what role are you playing?
We'll get to that later. You must be tired after a trip. Why don't you go to my office? It's right at the top of the stairs. You can rest your head in it.
Oh.
My couch up there.
That is so wonderful.
I'll be up in a while.
Hey, lady! I like the way you move. And my engine's been kicking over hard ever since I laid eyes on you.
I'll be up in a while.
That is one busy woman. I mean, she thought I was completely there. And I was trying for that. I was, because, you know, I don't see Richard III as a twisted man. I see him more as a man trying to untwist. May I?
Please, let's have places.
Look, I'm not a writer, so this is a little strange. did. Well, it was a nice thing to do, nonetheless. Nobody else jumped in with you after. What the heck? I don't care if my place is presentable. What have I got to hide? Nothing. Exactly. Did you just move in there? Why? Is your furniture in storage or something? No. Oh. That's it, Wayne. That's the way I live. And where do you sleep? On the floor. Wow. What do you do this on purpose? Of course. You don't live in such an extreme manner by accident, Wayne. I am after essential human connection. And material things, acquisitions, they just clog up the flow. You attracted by ads in magazines, cars, furniture, stuff like that? Well, pornography? It's just the same as pornography. It's about desire. You become desirous once you're exposed to it. And then your priorities become very selfish. You let a little bit in and you lust. You can't stop. You've got to cut it out at the roots. Give it up. No acquisitions. A towel, though. You need a towel. Not really. Think about it. You dry off eventually. That's true. Boy, so you gave everything away. No. My ex-wife took it all. But I immediately got it. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Nothing to be sorry about. It showed me the way. Well, it must be a relief then to come to work so you can sit down.
Morning, boys. You're here early.
Oh, look, Terry was just helping me with my act.
Some party there. You should have told us to bring your toilet paper. Jesus, what did you do to that woman? She taped the smoke alarms.
Did you get this stuff turned on?
What is it?
Yeah, change it.
Did Zora okay them?
She said, wait, can make changes. Wait. You said that at the party, Zora said that the strip needed a little fresh air. Close enough. Close. Isn't that right, Bart?
Yep.
Wait. You said that she said that I could make whatever changes I thought were best. And that's what you've done. Well, not all by myself. I can't write. Yeah, I can write things down, but I just don't have any ideas. Larry does.
Yeah, Larry, be reasonable. We open in 3 days.
Copies, please, MJ.
Where is everybody? Anyone concerned that I haven't been rehearsing this role yet?
Morning, Walter.
Look at me. I look like Bigfoot up here. So far, no one seems to know that I'm in this play.
Here. Here. Look this up.
What's this?
New words.
Come on, you guys. It's barely hanging on in here. You've been doing this for years. You can play around with it a bit.
Walter, this is going to be so much easier, really, because you are going to love what Wayne wrote for you. Hey, Walter, listen, I hope you're not upset that I'm yet to come. I'm playing yet to come. I certainly did not ask for the role, and Zora said she thought you wouldn't mind.
Oh, it's okay.
So if you want it back, it's no problem.
No, really. It's all yours.
You sure?
Yeah, definitely.
Good. Huh. It's a little big, but
No, you're growing.
yeah. Oh my God. That looks terrible.
It's not good. No. It's not good at all. Let me see if I can make this. That's it for Carrie Tiny. No way. Too bad. Strong, yeah.
Jane?
Oh, I'm in so much pain.
Here, look this over.
He didn't say anything. We know we're keeping a very bad time.
I couldn't find the card. There's snow.
We know it's been snowing for months.
He's covering for me, I'm afraid. I was somewhat undecided about my appearance this morning.
Do you know who I am?
You're Walter?
Yes, Walter.
I inhabit the nightmares of Ebenezer Scrooge. And I don't know my lines, so if we don't start rehearsing this thing, you're gonna have a real nightmare in your hands. I have new lines here, and I don't know my old lines.
You got new stuff too, folks.
Oh, well, a fresh challenge. Good morning, Mr. Welliker.
Oh, Wayne, please.
Hello, Wayne.
Good morning, Wayne. You got here exactly the wrong moment.
I did.
You know if you'd been here just 1 week earlier.
Less.
Less, yes.
5 days.
5 days, yes.
We had just finished
Just,
our two-hander. Just Dorothy and me.
Shakespeare.
Excellent.
What's the best thing in the season? Everyone says.
We call it Seething Brains, an evening of Shakespeare's lovers.
But it's not your usual sort of stuff.
Not your musically the food stuff.
It was easier, you see, because it was just us. Very professional. We know what works.
Just the two of us.
Not that the rest of them are professional, but it's confidence, isn't it, really, that makes the difference? I'm English, you see, so Shakespeare wrote in my native tongue, you might say.
Oh.
From Sussex.
Oh.
I am from Cleveland.
Yes, but you'd never know, would you?
No. Thank you.
I think you'll love our seething brains.
She does.
Oh, now.
She does.
I do.
Jane Troilus and what's her name?
Cressida.
She does what's her name?
And I make her very courtish, you know, very gammon, sort of.
I play Troilus.
They say others swear more performance than they are able, you see.
Gets me hot.
Sydney and I were thinking we could show it to you before you were born. You know, you could recommend it. You like it to other people.
Shares well.
Well, actually, I'm not moving on. I'm in the company now.
Of course you are.
We could just do selected.
Look, I'm afraid I'm very busy.
We understand.
So it only takes.
Sydney, Mr. Welliker needs to get on with his assignment here.
Oh. We understand.
You can trust us.
My uncle was a G-man.
Okay, folks, here they are. I got a new pick them. I got a fax and got my resume shot. You got me happy, you got me serious. Which?
Happy.
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 It's unanimous. That's what my manager said, too.
You have a manager?
Sure.
I don't believe it. A 12-year-old with a manager. Hey, what are you paying? 10% of your lunch money?
What is it with you, Phil? Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Hey. Let's keep it loose, my man. The kid's a friend of mine. A status he has yet to achieve, my man.
So hard at it.
Okay, folks, look these over quickly. Save the questions for later.
No! You don't need this. Or, give it a chance. Give me a chance.
Bill, is that making sense to you?
Shouldn't Zora be here for this?
Wayne, this is better. But I think we're still pulling our punches about Tiny Tim's sexuality. You know? Oh, yeah, okay. Because it's emerging, huh? Yeah, emerging. Yeah. How could it not be? So what? You don't think Tiny Tim ever had a wet dream?
Oh, I don't think that's necessary.
Please, Mr. Larry. I don't even think they have wet dreams in England here. Certainly not in the 19th century.
I think they're a bit more recent, aren't they?
I
I know what you're doing, Larry. We all do, but we didn't take your things. Marcy did. Punish Marcy.
Can we do this, please?
What about Zora? We can't do this without her.
She got tied up, but she's on her way.
All right, folks. Moves stay the same. We're just changing a few words.
Bart, give me a hand with this.
Hey! You enjoy yourself last night?
Yes, thank you.
You were really helpful about the accents.
Oh, good, good.
Hey, Zora's a lovely woman, don't you think?
Yes, very, very.
Hey, I know Shatter eyeing you last night.
You know, I noticed that myself.
Did you?
Yeah, it seems like every time I turn around, there she'd be, sort of staring and smiling at me.
You know she and I are, a thing, right?
A thing.
Oh, heavy. Yeah, we played stupid, sick games with one another. Like what she was doing to you for me, right there in front of me, trying to inflame me. Don't let it take me further. Can I ask you that, please? She's just trying to get to me.
Are we doing this?
We are. You promise?
Yeah, okay.
Spike, get me to Q7. What happened to your precious father?
What happened to your precious father then? He worked so hard. When he gets home, I'll sit him down beside the fire and ease his mind.
Oh, jingle bells,
Tim and
jingle
Father are
bells,
coming. Quick,
jingle
fly,
all
Martha.
the
Let's
way.
play your trick.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one horse open sleigh. Oh, come on, Tiny. Come on. That's it. You are so special. Oh, happy Christmas. Oh, what's that I smell?
What do you think? It's the plum pudding steaming in the copper.
Where's Martha? Where's our girl?
Well, now I'll tell you. She's not coming, Bobby.
Not coming on Christmas.
Oh, I can't bear it. I can't bear to tease Father.
Let's sit down by the fire then, Bob. How was church then?
Tiny was good as gold. He's growing stronger every day. Doesn't he seem bigger to you, Martha? Since the last time you saw him?
Yes, I truly think he'll grow up hardy and strong.
I'm a rich man.
No, you're not.
I am.
No, you're not. You're poor. You're poor and you're a coward with 2 retarded children and 30... terribly cruel thing to say.
What?
And a third who's eating you out of house and home.
God bless us, everyone.
Spirit tell me that boy there, the one with the crash, will he live?
He looks pretty indestructible to me. He won't die now. It's too late. But something could have been done earlier.
How do you mean?
Well, could Mrs. Cratchit possibly have wanted this child? Bring another hungry mouth into a family already starving from malnutrition? I think not. But where could she go when no governmental agency would give her help? Wayne?
Yeah?
This is kind of preachy, you know, kind of stuffy.
All right. You know, you could do it sitting down.
I don't think that would help. This is really hard to say.
We'll make it easier.
What could I do without the beard?
Sure.
with a wig?
Sure.
Great.
Great.
Here she is.
Okay, here she is. Let's get to work now.
Thank God.
Sorry, everybody. My fault entirely. Oh, good. We've started.
Oh, Larry said he wouldn't mind. He's doing great stuff. I think our little company has found that writer we're always talking about. Really, I'm just an actor. You write like an actor. Shakespeare, Molière. Actors write.
Can we please get on with this?
No, honestly. We know how to write words because we have to say words. We spend our lives saying stuff that somebody wrote who could barely speak out loud in a public situation. And that's the idea of critical speech. How a person speaks. I'm sorry, come on. Like this adaptation you've been using. I mean, out-of-grade tax return is more exciting than this.
And Zora, can we
I mean, it's none of my business, but, I mean, who wrote this stinker anyway?
I did, Wayne.
It's lunch! Yes, not for an hour.
Oh, can I get you anything, honey? Never mind. I know what you like.
Look, I haven't studied it carefully enough.
I'm not a writer, Wayne. I know that. But it's a way for the institution to make money, and so I do it because this place is what I live for.
Oh, well, that is so admirable.
I love this institution, Wayne. I would do anything, give anything to save it.
Huh. I understand. You know, I think I'll take my lunch right now.
How are your observations coming along?
Well, my observations.
Yes, your journal.
Oh. Well, I actually put that to bed. I put it away, but, you know, I'm going to get back to it. I just need to finish this other stuff first.
What are your observations so far?
Well, they're really kind of dumb and private, you know.
Well, could we have dinner tonight and talk about them?
I like that, I would, but, I just need to finish this other stuff first.
Don't worry about it. I've just been feeling blue.
I'm sorry.
Just really low.
I didn't know. I apologize. I do.
I lost my husband at Christmas.
Oh. Well, you know, I think Christmas is a time when a lot of people feel.
He hated himself.
Oh. Well, then I can understand why you're so depressed.
It's okay. He was a jerk. I hated the guy. He was a woman.
Oh, but you still get blue, so.
Yeah, well, I don't miss him per se. But I do miss the physical contact. He was a very successful womanizer. He really got my energy taken over. But you know what it's like. I don't have to talk about it.
So your
Maybe not $30,000 worth.
Wait, inspect her?
Yeah, the NEA is probably new to the covert operations game. If they want to infiltrate an acting company, they should try sending an actor.
Wayne. Wayne. Forgive me. I shouldn't have spoken to you like that. I'm Lithuanian. But I think you should know that $30,000 is the difference between life and death for us. For me. For all of these good people. So when you write your observations, don't mention my little outburst. Please.
Well, we'll just have to see how things turn out. Now, won't we?
I'm not being difficult.
I think you are.
I just don't like mechanical devices underneath my feet. It makes me very nervous.
Dress rehearsals in 15 minutes. These people need to get into makeup.
I'm not being difficult.
Okay, you're not being difficult. You're being irrational.
I'm not denying that. That doesn't change the fact that I get scared and want to fall down anytime I get near this thing you have underneath the stage here. No one told me about this. No one told me about this landmine.
What's the problem? Walter doesn't like mechanical devices under his feet.
Well, we've never had a problem with these. I give you my solemn oath. You're not going to get hurt.
It's very effective.
You'll notice when they dance about it, they do you there every time.
Show me again.
You stand there over the little white mark.
You can do it again.
Walter, it's okay.
Do it for it, MJ.
You stand here over the little white mark and Scrooge says,
You look tired.
you say, my life upon this globe is very short. It ends tonight. You stand over the mark and Scrooge says,
Spirit, there's something beneath the robe, something strange and terrible, flower afoot.
and I give the cue to Bart. The boy's ignorance, the girl is poverty. Beware them both and all their kind.
No, this has to be very wordy.
I don't give the cue until you're over that mark.
I don't know if that I can see that part. I assume you don't wear my glasses on stage.
No!
Well then, we have a problem, don't we?
Give him a bigger mark.
There we are. Give him a bigger mark.
The voice of reason.
How big?
Oh, big enough for him to see. I mean, you see the man who's terrified? Have a little compassion. Right on, Wayne. Speak for the actor. I mean, you have to imagine someone else's feelings. After all, that is what actors do. We empathize. We know how a sensitive person is forced to feel some sort of desire standing over a hole filled with puppets.
Walter, you can't possibly be that blind.
I need all my concentration for my
But
line.
everyone out there can see it.
Well then, if I miss it, they can tell me. Is that good for you, Wayne?
Oh, yeah, it's good for you.
Thank you, MJ.
The all-powerful government. It takes what it wants, doesn't it? It wants her money, it takes it. It wants her freedom, it takes it. It wants her woman.
Dress rehearsals in 15 minutes. Anybody seen Luther?
Wayne, would you like to know your scene one last time?
Oh, yes, let's see it. We hear you're marvelous.
Well, it's not exactly the most difficult role in the play, and I guess that's why I'm playing it. A character that never says anything,
But you're finding so many new things in it.
just walks around and points. You point the way to the future, pal, to a world without acquisitions. You are the most important character in this play, next to me.
Your silence is eloquent.
like Sherman.
Though you speak, not a word did I follow. But this is a graveyard. Is this where we find that wretched man whose name I've yet to learn? It says... That's right! Scrooge! But be careful not to step on any little mice or other creatures of the night who make their home in your graveside. No, really, you can't sing. This is my idea.
Yeah?
I mean, we have done your ideas, Larry. Yeah, Wayne, but this ghost doesn't talk. Well, and I want one that does. You know, I think my skills are just a little more verbal, Larry.
Bart is a little overloaded. You may take one of her roles.
Wait! I don't care what paper I sign. Throw me in jail.
Take it easy, Phil.
How will you sit? You're the royal muscle.
No, crap. I don't want one of Bart's role.
Whose role do you want? Stop it! Come on, Phil, don't be crazy.
All right, that's enough.
Zora, it crashed. I lost everybody.
What crashed?
The computer, it crashed with 2,000 subscribers.
Speak sensibly, Kevin.
I've lost the rest of the subscribers. They're on the computer. You lost half of them, and I lost the other half.
What do we do?
Luther, where's Luther?
I don't think he's here yet.
Oh, we gotta find Luther. You'll get him back. Luther?
He won't be coming.
What are you talking about? This is her last rehearsal.
What's his number?
No, Kevin. He got on a plane an hour ago.
He's not good in the show.
He got a series.
A what?
He got a TV series. He starts shooting tomorrow. His mother says he feels terrible, but his manager says he can't miss his chance.
Oh, he can do that. He can just go.
Well, that's very unprofessional.
Unprofessional? He's a goddamn criminal.
What, you wouldn't do it?
Leave the show the night before opening?
It's heartless. We've raised an entire generation of heartless, self-interested people.
I want to take up on charges. That kid will never work again.
What are you people talking about? We've got an audience tomorrow night. We don't have a tiny.
Well, we can't do it without Tiny.
Well, maybe he's so tiny you can't see him.
Okay. Is there anybody? Who do we know? Think! Is there anybody? Think!
Oh, God, bless us, everyone! Hey!
Oh.
Sorry to interrupt your rehearsal. One of you Zora Block?
Yes, I am. Well, I'm Betty Andrews. I'm with the National Endowment. I'm your inspector. Sounds terrible, doesn't it? Sorry. Go on about your business. I'll just sit up here and get my bearings. I've got to be back on a plane at 11 o'clock. This is my only chance to see your work. What show are you doing anyway?
Oh, Merry Christmas, Uncle. God save you.
Bah, humbug. What's Christmas time to you but a time for paying bills without money? A time for finding yourself a year older and not an hour richer. A time... You want all day tomorrow, I suppose.
Quite convenient, sir.
It's not convenient, and it's not fair.
It's only once a year.
A poor excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th of December. Scrooge! Marley?
What's that? Something in the shadows? Humbug. I like the dark. Darkness is cheap. What do you want of me? March! Who are you? Ask me who I was. Who were you then? In life, I was your partner, Jacob. Marley. Don't you believe me? I don't. Why do you doubt your senses? Might be an undigested bit of beef. A fragment of underdone potato. Ah! Mercy, dreadful apparition. Why do you trouble me? Do you believe in me or not? But I do. But tell me, spirit, why do you walk the earth? As a man whose spirit is not morphed in life, is content to do so after death. Then choose to wander through the world. Oh, woe is me! And witness what it cannot share, but might have shared on earth. I wear the chains I forged in life. I made it link by link and yard by yard. I turned it in on my own free will.
You will be haunted by 3 spirits. Is that the hope you mentioned, Jacob? It is. I think I'd rather not.
Without their visits, you cannot hope to shun the path I tread. Expect the first tomorrow, when the bell tolls 1.
The apparition told me that the first spirit would visit at the tolling of the hour. A quarter past. Half past. A quarter to it. The hour itself, and nothing else. Are you the spirit, sir, whose coming was foretold to me? Are you, sir? Are you the spirit, sir? Who looks to me from beyond? From the third world. A baby from the third world.
I'm sorry. I don't know my line.
Oh, here you are, keeping me up. You look like my past, though you hold in your hands the piñata of hope for my reclamation. Still, I see on your cheek the tear of grief for the centuries of oppression and indifference to which I have caused you and your kind. ¿Comprende? Usted se parece a mi pasado, aunque usted tiene en sus manos la dignidad de la esperanza para mi salvación. De todas maneras, vive su herida, una lágrima de dolor por los hijos de personas de diferencia, a los cuales he sometido, a usted y a sus semejantes. Quarter past. Past. A quarter to it. And here you are. Oh, my QB. I have never seen the likes of you before. Who are you? Well, let's see. Well, you look jolly enough. Want to go for a walk?
You has given us plenty of merriment, I'm sure, and it'd be ungrateful not to join to us. Here's a glass for the I say of the sweet. On Merry Christmas to the old man, whatever he is. He wouldn't take it from me, but may he have it nevertheless. Uncle Scrooge.
What happened to your precious father, Meg? He works so hard. When he gets home, I'll sit him down beside the fire and ease his mind.
Lieutenant and Father are coming. Quick, hide, Martha. We'll play a trick.
Oh, happy Christmas! Oh, what's that on?
What do you think? It's the plum pudding steaming in the copper.
Where's Martha? Where's our girl?
Well, now I'll tell you. She's not coming, Bobby.
Not coming on Christmas! You say she's not coming on Christmas?
Martha, she's behind the couch. Mother.
Oh, Martha.
Oh, what a surprise! My darling girl!
Let's sit down by the fire then, Bob. How was church today?
Tiny was good as gold. He's growing stronger every day. Doesn't he seem bigger to you, Martha? I'm a rich man.
No, you're not.
Don't let us, everyone.
I'm a rich man.
Don't let us, everyone. Spirit, tell me that boy there
what? It must be yours. Of course. You have the power of thought projection. I am thinking your thoughts, and I'm thinking, could Mrs. Cratchit possibly have wanted this child? But where could she go for help when no governmental agency would come to bring her some help? Help! Martha! Confess us everyone! I fear you more than any specter I have seen. But as I know your purpose is to do me good, and as I hope to live to be another man from what I was, I am prepared to bear your company. You look tired. But the life upon this world is very short. It's tonight. Spirit, there's something beneath your robe. Something strange and terrible. A claw or a foot. Perhaps it was nothing. My eyes were deceiving me. Yes, Spirit, I was right. There is something there now. Let me see. Turkey! What does this mean? Can you explain this to us? Please?
The white meat is ignorance. And the dark meat is poverty.
Where are you leading me, my silent friend? Though you speak not a word, yet I follow. This is a graveyard. Why are we here? I don't know. Thank you, silent one. Is this where we find that wretched man whose name I have yet to learn? You're pointing to something. There's nothing there. Maybe we're in the wrong cemetery. Oh, now I see. Oh, you're pointing to a stone hidden beneath the snow. There's a name on that stone. It says...
fetal position on the lobby floor. She's in a state of shock. We can only speculate about her feelings, but we can safely assume that she's not happy.
Get back here.
Coffee! Is this the best you can do?
It's what we had to stop. It's warm and it should fit her okay. You want to quibble? Listen, you better talk to Walter.
Why?
He is feeling misused, I believe.
He never managed to say any of his lines.
You two can help him out. He's a fellow actor.
I don't know what I can do. I'm the voice coach. He never spoke.
Hey, here he is. Those are some nice changes, Larry. When you look at them individually, you think, I have my doubts, but taken all together, you made one hell of a splash. Hey, I'm good. I should be writing this thing.
MJ, can you help us lace this?
Sorry about that little chain problem, Larry. I'm not sure it was noticeable. We have a tendency to magnify little errors we make into
Good work, Walter.
Oh, good. Yes.
Feeling rough in spots, bit rough for everybody, really.
Everybody goes up, forgets a line now and then.
Oh, we all do it. We all forget.
Usually not entirely.
Whoa, turn it around on the night.
I didn't forget my lines. I didn't know my lines to begin with, thanks to you, Larry. But you know what I was thinking while I was up here, frozen with fear? I was thinking to myself, and I was thinking, Walter, even in this, the worst moment of your entire life, at least you can take some comfort. At least you're not a founding member.
How is she?
Is she conscious?
No, but at least she's breathing regularly now.
Poor woman.
What a terrible ordeal.
Honestly, you don't want to go in there.
Careful, for Pete's sake!
Oh, good.
I need this. I need this. This is not full. I'm very badly hurt. Well, Walter, that was disgraceful. I have to say it. Those are the basics, my man. You have to say the words. Whatever else happens, whatever else is going wrong, you say the words. Down, my man. I thought the accents worked, though. Don't give me the big stuff, no! These people are my witnesses.
Wow! You got her up on the concessions counter. So this is it? This is how it ends? After a decade of misplaced loyalty? And I've been loyal to all of you. Especially you, Larry. Do you remember what I did for you when you got back here from Boston? I loaned you my car, Larry. I let you drive my Ford Pinto around for over a month with no questions asked. And when you gave it back to me, without so much as a thank you, there were happy chili dogs stuffed in the glove compartment. But like an idiot, I stayed loyal. Phil!
Oh.
What have I not done for you? Sydney? Dorothy? I've been loyal to both of you. I was the one who cared enough to organize the intervention for your alcoholism, Sydney. You were very moved by that, I think.
I was. Very. Yes.
Except that he doesn't drink. He never has.
I know that now. I didn't know that at the time. He seemed unhappy. I took a calculated risk.
Well, you might have asked me.
I thought you were in denial.
Everyone comes swooping down. We were terrified.
It was just my routine. Nevertheless! I think you received a lot of love from a lot of people that day, didn't you?
I did. Thank you.
Thank you! It's a little late for thank yous. MJ! My husband?
Zora, don't.
Are you saying you were responsible?
This isn't fair.
Sherman was terrified of public humiliation. You knew that. You all knew that.
I didn't show him the review.
She didn't. I was there.
Yes, you did. You put other side. I had no idea. You can't blame the review. He was unstable. You don't hang yourself because of a review. Who remembers what it even said?
As for Sherman Block's portrayal in the role of Christmas Past, I can only cry out, God help us everyone.
You owe me! All of you! You owe me $30,000 at the very least!
Zora, she's up.
Don't come near her!
I know I ruined this play, and this company, and this theater, and I want you to know that I'm sorry. I was at the end of my bus pass. I was desperate until you hired me. So I'm not a very good actor, am I? You know, people usually don't tell you something like that. You have to figure it out for yourself. And, you know, sometimes that's the hardest thing of all to do. Well, I'll be going now. Look, I know I don't have the right to ask this, but it would be really helpful if you could just speak it out plainly. Did you see anything spark? Anything?
Thank you.
Oh, dear.
Here, this is pretty.
Come on now, Larry. It's not like anyone died or anything.
That's just fine, dear. Let it come. It will come out. It's good for you. It's cathartic.
I want Marcy. I want my wife back. Didn't even get a chance to plead my case. I got back from Nicaragua, she was gone. I want my barca lounger. Not everything, just the barca lounger. And some utensils. And Marcy.
Zora, it's Larry.
Larry's had a breakthrough.
She's up. Is she all right? What's the deal?
Zora, do you think I could talk to her? Maybe if she understood it was my fault, it would smooth things out.
Good idea.
He could, of course.
It's the least he can do.
Zora, can I talk to her?
There was no need. She loved it. She said it was the first time in years she felt something in the theater. She's gonna recommend a larger grant. Wayne? She was particularly impressed by your performance. She said, I think I had this right, that you were the twisted brain of European male culture trying to untwist. She's taking an extra night so she can see it again.
We have to do it again.
She understood the untwisting.
Did she mention me?
She liked your anger. She thought it fit your family's dysfunctionality.
She got it. Do you know how seldom that happens?
I've been working on that. Bring some of my own anger in my process. It's paid off. Huh? Good. Good.
We have to do it again.
You have to look deeper. I mean, that's the lesson here. Somebody once said that every revolutionary work of art, when seen for the first time, appears ugly to the beholder. And tonight was the ugliest I've ever seen. But you have to look deeper. I mean, I couldn't do that tonight. But it is so moving and ultimately so reassuring to know that even though we may not see beneath the ugliness, our government can. You were right, Larry, all along. Thank you. Wayne, we crossed the threshold, but you had to give us that big loving push. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.